Hey there, what's up, everybody? It's Dr. Shazetta. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday to you. This is Vlogmas Day 4. I feel like I've done 3 videos. Vlogmas Day 4 for me. I didn't post on yesterday. It was Sunday, a long day in ministry. And by the time I got home, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to make it. So anyway, I am off to my morning exercise this morning. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, then I'll tell you this is week 5. Day 1 of me working out every single day, Monday through Friday, without missing a day. And ladies, that includes last week, which was my time of the month. And so, in the spirit of a year in review, right? I talked to you guys in the last video about some of the things I've done, the investments that I've made in myself this year as I've really settled into my own idea of self-worth and self-value. And so this exercising every day is a part of that. Another thing that I have done this year, things that I've had the courage to do this year, is what today's video is about. Things that I've had the courage to do this year. So one, I had the courage to say that I needed help and that I needed a therapist. And so as much over the years as I have encouraged others to seek out therapy, as much clinical training as I have, because I'm a master's level social worker by training and trade, I had never paused to seek out therapy for myself. And that's because in my culture and community, and oftentimes my faith tradition, there's so much stigma around seeking out mental health help and assistance or mental health care through therapy and therapists. It's demonized in so many ways. It is stigmatized in so many ways. And so often we're taught to rely solely on our faith, even though I know and have known that that is bad theology. I subscribe to it myself. But one of the things I had the courage to do this year in 2025 was to say I needed help and to seek out the help of a therapist. And I'm really grateful and really proud of that because it resulted in my receiving a diagnosis that helped me make so much sense of so many other things. So that was like number 1. The second I had the courage to do was to learn to say no and to say it more consistently. And because I have generally a servant's heart and I love to help people and I love to love on people, I have to make people's lives easier, even when it makes my life more difficult, learning to say sorry I can't, or sorry I can't right now, or just flat out no, has often been, let me slow down a little bit, has often been challenging for me. And it's often been something that I've refused to do, even to my own detriment. And this year, I knew that I could not just continue to do that without continuing to do myself harm and by default do my family harm and my household harm and my community harm. And so I've learned to say no. And that has taken a great deal of courage. It has often come with some measure of guilt or shame, but even that has begun to wane. Like now I understand that I have the right to say no and to be unapologetic about my no. And that has taken some courage. Um, Thirdly, to just start, right? So I have started and stopped YouTube 1,010 times over the years because it really is something that I desire to do, but it's not something that I have made the time to do or something that I've given myself permission to do because with regard to media and production things, I can be a perfectionist. And so I wanted things to be perfect. I wanted them to be cinematic. I wanted them to be perfectly edited. I wanted them to be all of these things. And so I spent more time spending money on equipment and studying others and not posting for myself. But this year, while I have not been perfectly consistent, I've been far more consistent in 2025 with my content creation, usually through the form of YouTube shorts and Instagram reels and stories and some long form stuff than I have ever. And I'm looking forward to continuing that and building that out in 2026. So pause. If you're interested, I hope that you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. I would love, love, love to have you as part of this community as I continue to grow and get to know myself. So I launched out, just started with YouTube. The other thing that I just started was my skincare line. And I've been saying my hope was to launch it on my birthday, which is October 1st. And I did a soft launch at the conference I was attending, but I'm still working on a few fine-tuning things. But y'all, I have labels, I have packaging. My stuff looks good. Sarayu Blends is coming either on Christmas Day or on the first of the year. I'm excited about it. I've got a few other formulas that I am working through and putting out there for other products, because I want to have a full, not too much, but a full cohesive line to release to you all at one time. And so launching a new well care, I won't say just skincare, but a new wellness brand that I'm really excited about, Sarayu Blends. I had the courage to do that. Let's see, I feel like there's one more thing. Oh, I had the courage to finish and publish my book. So I've done journals before, I've done devotionals before, but this is my first genuine, like, full out book. And I've been writing it for, I want to say, either 8 or 10 years, 8 years, I think. I started this back in 2016 or 17. So almost 10 years, 8 or 10 years. And had it on in my notes app on my phone and computer, and would just sometimes get the hankering, and I would sit and write and go for it, but never had the courage to put it out. Never thought it was the right time to put it out. And really, about a year or so ago, I had said, you know what, maybe I missed the window of opportunity, and maybe this isn't it. And this year, as I've begun to walk back in that part of my calling, I released my book, finished my book, edited the book, designed and did the layout for the book, got my book cover done in collaboration with a wonderful artist, Burbick Simeon, whom I absolutely love and adore. And my pastor wrote the foreword for me, and we pushed that thing out, and it dropped about a week and a half ago. And so it is now available on, we dropped for pre-orders now 2 weeks ago, I think. And now it's available on Amazon. So I hope that you will go either search my name, Dr. Shazetta Thompson Hill, or that you will go and type in the title "In Search of Elisha," and you will find it. And I hope you'll pick it up, and that it's a blessing to you and to others for whom or to whom you may gift it. So I think those are all of my gigantically courageous things. No, the other thing, I learned to advocate for myself and speak up for myself, particularly in professional environments and places of employment, right? Where sometimes you can be blamed for things you did not do, or you can be blamed for something not happening or something not going wrong when you didn't have this, or something not going right when you didn't have the support that you needed, or you just needed to remind people that you are to be respected and to be handled with care and respect, right? That people can't just handle you in any kind of way or mishandle you, that they can't speak to you in any kind of way. And then I think finally I had the courage to step back into a place in ministry that I had thought had dried up in my life, right? And that is the area of overall service as a consistent part, right, of who I am as a preacher and as a prophet. And so I'm excited. I am excited about the things that I've had the courage to do in 2025, despite everything else that was happening in my life all at one time, despite navigating a very real mental health crisis, despite navigating grief and family dynamics and employment things and all the things that I'm grateful from a place of gratitude today that I had the courage to do the things that I just named for you in this video. And it really speaks strength to my heart that even when times are not perfect, even when circumstances are not perfect and things don't seem to be aligned, that if you will have the courage to step out and do the things that you know that God has gifted you and called you to do in this season, that God will bless it and God will breathe on it. I hope this has been a blessing to you all as much as it has been to me. This is Vlogmas Day 4, I think. But whichever day it is, I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Talk soon.